Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome to those of you who are seasoned veterans of what we do around here. We've got over 475 audios available on a variety of topics for you to check out, so hopefully something you like. And we've crossed over the 500 subscriber threshold, which is awesome. Would love if you became a subscriber if you're not one already. In any event, if you are looking for coaching, life, relationship, business, or any other style of coaching, please feel free to reach out. There's a couple ways to do that. You can do it through Twitter at PO Perception, or on this particular YouTube channel, you can go to the About Me section, click on my website, and you'll get the information you need from there as well. This particular audio, we're going to talk a little bit about the nature of how to kind of deal with not caring as much about what people think. So the first one is people don't care nearly as much about what's going on with you as you believe they do, and the misperception that other people are so absorbed with what's going on with you that they would stop what they're doing or behave differently or treat you differently, when in reality they're worried about what you think of them, so they're worried about their own self-image. So it's kind of a reflective negative, right? In that there is the thought that, oh, what if this person judges me harshly? What if they think I'm this or that? When in reality, they're thinking the same about you. So really, you have to make a decision to focus on the fact that most people, as much as 1 in 4 or 1 in 3, are insecure themselves about what you might be thinking about them or someone else is thinking about them, which means they don't have the time or the energy or the application to look at you and say, hey, I really care what this person thinks of me. So the next one is you choose who you want to become. The act of becoming is one of the most powerful things in all of humanity, because every day, every second of every day, every week, every month, every year, we, through our actions, make a proactive, hopefully, choice about who we're in the act of becoming. And so the realization that the actions we take, the thoughts we think, the words we speak, the relationships we build, all mold us into who we're becoming, rather than the impressions that are left by others or that other people have of us shape who we become, is super powerful, especially for individuals who might be prone to kind of having that lower self-esteem. The next thing is to look at flaws. Do we have them? Yeah, okay. And the better and more comfortable and confident you become about yours. For example, there are physical things that no matter how hard I try, I'll never be able to do. I can either be bitter over that, be frustrated over that, be sad over that all the time, or I can accept that I have these flaws. They're not going anywhere. They're a part of who I am, but they don't define the essence of my being. The more you become comfortable with your own flaws, the easier it becomes to say, you know what, other people might need to help me with this for the rest of my life, but that's okay because I can help them with that over there, and it all balances out. Life is about balance, and the more that we focus on finding balanced ways to view ourselves and the other people around us, it's super valuable. The next thing to consider is you choose your focus. You choose what you care about. So the more upset you become about something, you have to think, is this a proper, good, healthy, useful, beneficial, progressive use of my time, thoughts, energy, feelings, emotions? Or am I wasting parts of me on something that I call it the 5 test. Is it going to matter in 5 minutes? Is it going to matter in 5 days? Is it going to matter in 5 months? Is it going to matter in 5 years? So the things that matter in 5 months to 5 years, those are worth worrying about. But the things that aren't going to matter in a week or less, let it go. Because the reality is our minds, from a scientific standpoint, can only focus on about 5 to 7 things at a given time, depending on our level of focus and how well rested, how well fed we are. And so, if you're wasting time throughout your day with, let's say, 1 or 2 of your subconscious mind's thought processes being about something that doesn't matter in a week, that's usually not the best use of your time or your energy. You choose what you care about, and remembering that can be usually extremely valuable. One thing that I would go into next, and it's really valuable, is not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay. I tell people all the time, and I work with clients on the three tribes. So there's three tribes of people in the world. There's the tribe of people that are going to love you no matter what you do. That's your friends, your best friends, your family, your loved ones, your mentors. They're on your team no matter what. Then there's the middle ground people. They're the people that are going to like you based on how you behave, what you bring to their life. Maybe you're funny, maybe you're smart, maybe you can teach them something, maybe you can be kind to them. But what you bring, don't sing it, bring it, becomes how they're attracted to you. And then there's the first group, the group that they look at you for about 7 seconds and realize, yeah, that's not my person. They don't like how you dress, they don't like how you look, they don't like how you stand, they don't like how you sit, they don't like how you breathe, whatever it is. They've got a preconceived notion. And that's 1/3 of the world to some degree. So, what happens for people who get caught up in whether people like them is they get fixated on group number one, the one they're never going to turn anyway, rather than spending the majority of their time with group two, the ones they can turn based on how they behave, and then relying for support from group three, the people that are going to love them no matter what they do. Life is so much simpler when looking at it through the lens of three tribes. The last thing is, life is a challenge. Doesn't mean it has to be challenging at all times. So life being a challenge means simply that at the end of the day, there are things that are going to be harder for you than you thought. There are things that are going to be easier for you than you thought. Take on the things that will push you beyond maybe your limits or what you were previously comfortable with, not because you need to make your life miserable, but because at the end of the day, why not? We're only here, even if we're here for a long time, those of us that live the longest, we're here for 100 years. That's a really short drop in the bucket if you look at hundreds of thousands, millions, or billions of years on the planet. So, why does it matter what you do for 37 seconds on a Tuesday afternoon when really it has no long term impact? In any event, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.